Welcome to another cooking episode. We are going to make roast Poussin corn-fed chicken. Now the ingredients we're using is smoked paprika, coarse black pepper. We are using oregano, thyme, and a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. So I'm going to take you across and show you the corn-fed Poussin chicken. And as you can see, it is yellow in color and there is plenty of healthy fats around the meat. As you can see, because it's free range, the bird has been well fed and running around freely, not in a caged environment. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and appreciate it by seasoning it very well. We are going to start by putting 2 teaspoons of the smoked paprika. Followed by the coarse black pepper. With the coarse black pepper, I usually put 1.5 teaspoons. And then the all-purpose. With the all-purpose, I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of the oregano. And 1/2 teaspoon of the thyme. We are now going to mix thoroughly. Here's how it's looking. As you can see, it's well seasoned. So we're going to go ahead and mix. Give it a good rub. Get all that seasoning in there. So you can see what's going on. Give the legs a good rub. Thoroughly massage all of the spices. So guys, for some of you who's just joined, we are making roasted Poussin chicken, corn-fed organic chicken. And we've just seasoned with black pepper, paprika, thyme, oregano, and a little bit of all-purpose. And here's how it's looking. Okay, we're going to let that marinate for a little bit longer and then place it in our preheated oven. So guys, we've taken the preheated foil tray out of the oven and we're going to lay the birds skin side up like so. Splendid, and it's looking good, so it's ready for the oven. Alternative, you can choose to grill. However, if you do grill it for short periods, basting it as and when you need to do so the bird don't dry out, little poussin. So yes, you don't want it to go dry. I'm going to choose to in the oven and I'll sure to show you when it's done. And there you have it. It's nicely gone into the oven. And I have set the timer to 40 minutes at 200. Guys, I'm not going to be cooking it for 40 minutes at 200. However, I'm going to check on it in about 15 to 20, turn it over and give it some TLC, baste it if I need to do so. So yeah, I just set myself the 40 minutes guideline, okay, but of course it's going to cook way before that. So far, here's how it's looking. looking very good. I'm gonna go ahead and put some foil on the wings so it doesn't get too dry, and then I'm going to turn it over and put it skin side down so the underneath can finish off a little bit more, and then turn it back over and let it get slightly crispy on the skin. Here's how it's looking with the foil wrapped on the wings and the legs, and that's to prevent it from going too crispy too soon. So we're going to turn it over, see what's happening underneath. We've turned it over, and as you can see, it is literally almost done. I just like to be a little bit extra. And here's a bit of the jus, and we just put a bit of the jus there. You can get the pasting brush, okay, and this helps to keep it moist whilst it continue and cook through the breast bone. Okay, so at this point I'm going to turn down the oven. In fact, I've already turned down the oven to 150. I will set it to 175, and that shall continue it cooking. And again, here's where we're at with the timer. So far it's literally only been cooking for 22 minutes, give or take a few, and already in that short space of time it is almost cooked. But here we are. Now, I know some of you might be thinking it might be a bit too overdone, but it's not. It's just right, and it's still moist on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and transport it into this dish to serve later. Now, I do sincerely apologize for the camera angle, but we're going to do our best to work with it. None of my camera support team is currently here. So we're going to gently turn it over, and the same with this one. Okay. You don't no longer need this. And we just remove the foil like so. Okay, so guys, here's how it's looking, and you can tell it's very succulent. Now, I've intentionally done one light, one dark. One is slightly more spicier than the other because, you know, we've got to cater for different palates. Some like it mild, some like it a little bit more spicy. If I just did this, you see how easily it comes apart. It's literally fall off the bone, but that will be my piece. All right, so we're going to have it with root vegetables, and these are grown in Britain. They're part of the co-op fair trade industry, so these are organic. So they're a little bit more expensive than the ones we get in our supermarket, but the quality is absolutely great. Okay, so we're going to just boil some of this root veg and have it with a bit of gravy later on. And that's going to be our dinner for later on this evening. I like to get ahead of myself. So for lunch, we're going to be having the last of the rice and peas and curry chicken with some sliced tomatoes. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's cooking tutorial. We can all agree it was quick and easy, and it doesn't take long to prepare. So guys, see you on our next episode. Thanks for watching.